Okay, we've covered some of the key roles of the ownership group and the executive leadership team. Now let's talk a bit about the senior management on site, the general superintendent and the project manager. Now, while a lot of lean on any particular job site rests in your camp, a lot of that responsibility, it is not solely your responsibility. Let's be very, very clear here. That executive leader has some very serious responsibility, and the leadership team under you, your assistant superintendents and your project engineers, have a tremendous amount of the responsibility of the lean process on your job site. And in fact, what's going to happen is that your jobs are going to change from basically being problem solvers, mostly problem solvers and managers, to being leaders. In other words, you are going to be planners, right? So one of the things you're going to have as a significant cultural change is that change from problem solving to planning. So we talked about in the previous video the difference between effort and execution, the difference between should be and what is. And those clearly are going to rest in your camp. You have to lead that process. You have to make it clear for everyone, along with your senior executive, that that is the way that things are done on our job site now. From today forward, that's the way we will all begin to behave. And sure, we're going to make mistakes along that path, but that's why you guys are there, to help mentor people along that path and get them over that hump, because it's going to be a difficult transition. But you're going to take it further. So you have a responsibility to take this further, supported again by your ownership group and your senior executive. Your responsibility is going to move past those two philosophies onto how can I help? So you're going to be training your people on your job site to be going to the trades and not only supporting, but saying, no, we're going to take it a step further. How can we help you get the job done faster, better? We'll talk in the future about how you help them optimize their work. We call that trade optimization and daily management, but we'll get to that later, right? Right now, what we really want to focus on is, look, lean isn't just a bunch of big philosophies, and no, your leadership team doesn't just get to come out to the job site and say, effort versus execution, should be versus what is, how can I help? Here's all these philosophies. What can we do to give you more philosophies to run by? No, specifically, what the hell is it that you do, right? Enough with the philosophies. What do you do step by step every single day? Now that comes back to training and having a process in place, the roadmap that we've talked about previously. So, since you are going to be changing from managing to leading, from problem solving to planning, you need to have those tools, right? And the people under you need to have those tools. And then you need to know what the components of each one of those tools are, how to execute them, how to plan correctly, how to collaborate correctly, how to make sure that all the people on your job site know what to do and are getting it done in a timely manner, know when there's a problem instantly and move instantly to solutions, right? And that's what you're helping people do, but you can't do that because we came out and waved a hand and said, do it like this. It's got nothing to do with that. It's got to do, wait a second. Here are the attributes of collaboration. Here's how you learn the attributes of collaboration. Here's how you practice them and get good at them. And here's how we know when you truly are good at them as an assistant super or a project engineer, right? We're not guessing. And we're not just saying it as a general comment. For every single thing I'm talking about, there is significant training that gets your people to that point. Now, all you guys have to do is manage it, but you need to know what that training is. You got to be good at it so that you can help mentor them along that path, right? So none of this is arm waving, just do this, right? It's all backed up by solid training, which means your executive team is supporting you through that training, right? They're allowing you to get it ahead of time when you need it, in the proper amount, right? The proper number of people in there, the proper information at the proper time. All right. I think you get what I'm saying. So you are very much supported by your executive team, and you are very much supported by those who are reporting directly to you, right? It is your responsibility to make sure lean is implemented on your job site correctly. That's true. But everybody has a role, and we will come in and help you get prepared and get set up and be successful at that process. Look forward to talking to you on the next video.